Good morning, one and all. Today we are going to discuss about a very important and very interesting topic, that is special semiconductor devices. Let us discuss in this unit Zener diode and tunnel diode and varactor diode and Schottky diode and light emitting diode, and also discussed about photodiode and its working principles, applications, etc. Okay, in this let us discuss the first topic, that is Zener diode. As we know about the p-n junction diode, as already we discussed about the p-n junction diode. The p-n junction diode was made up of with p-type and n-type, combination of p-type and n-type materials, whereas the Zener diode is also made up of with p-type and n-type material, except that the impurity concentration is more compared to the p-n junction diode in Zener diode. Okay, let us see the basic differences between p-n junction diode and Zener diode. Let us here a table is given the differences to show the differences between p-n junction diode and Zener diode. Let us see. The definition of p-n junction diode is it is a semiconductor diode which conducts only in one direction, that is in forward direction only. Whereas in Zener diode, the diode which allows the current to flow in both the directions, that is forward and reverse, such a type of diode is known as the Zener diode. Okay, this is possible when the impurity concentration is different from p-n junction diode. Next, symbol. Here the symbol is same. The p-type materials are same. N-type material is Z symbol. Capital Z symbol has arrived in Zener diode symbol. The reverse current effect. In p-n junction diode, damage the junction. In reverse bias, it damages the junction. Whereas in Zener diode, do not damage the junction. Next, doping level. The concentration doping level is low in p-n junction diode, whereas in Zener diode it is very high. Next, breakdown occurs in higher voltage, whereas in Zener diode occurs in lower voltage only. Next, applications. The p-n junction diode is switch and rectifiers, whereas Zener diode is used as voltage regulator or voltage stabilizer. The motor protection and wave shaping. Stabilizer means it gives the constant output irrespective of changes in the input. So it gives the constant output, voltage regulator or voltage stabilizer. Let us see here the working of Zener diode. A diode which exhibits the Zener effect is called Zener diode. A heavily doped p-n junction diode which has a sharp breakdown voltage is known as the Zener diode. The second definition may be used. Here the circuit symbol again it is given. This is like Z. The n-type material is looks like capital Z. P-type material is as usual as p-n junction diode. Okay. Here simply the equivalent circuit for Zener diode, A means anode, K means cathode. So anode and cathode, that equivalent of this is VZ, Zener voltage VZ. Okay, next, this can of course it is used in only reverse bias, therefore it offers very high resistance in reverse bias. As we discussed in p-n junction diode, when diode is connected in reverse bias, it offers very high resistance. So the series combination of voltage VZ and RZ is the equivalent circuit for Zener diode. The Zener diode operation can be explained by connecting it under forward and reverse bias. Let us see. The forward bias, as usual, forward and reverse bias connections are as usual as p-n junction diode. The forward bias, positive to positive of the battery, negative to the negative of the battery. Next, similarly, reverse bias, positive to negative of the battery and negative to the positive of the battery. Okay, in the forward bias, the forward bias may be the characteristics of Zener diode. Forward bias characteristics of Zener diode is same as the forward bias characteristics of p-n junction diode. whereas the reverse bias characteristics are different from PN junction diode. Here, the reverse bias. If the arrowhead of the Zener diode symbol is negative with respect to Z shape bar of the symbol, the Zener diode is reverse biased. Under the condition, it acts as open switch, so that a small reverse saturation current flows through it, which remains approximately constant until a certain critical voltage called breakdown voltage is reached. Beyond this voltage, the reverse current increases sharply to a high value. This breakdown voltage is called Zener voltage. Okay. The VI characteristics of Zener diode is similar to the PN junction diode VI characteristics, except that the Zener voltage. The Zener voltage or Zener breakdown voltage, it is the value of Zener breakdown voltage is lesser than the avalanche breakdown voltage which was occurred in PN junction diode. So up to Vz, the characteristic curve is similar to PN junction diode reverse bias characteristic curve. After Vz, suddenly the maximum current flows through the Zener diode. This voltage is called breakdown voltage. Up to breakdown voltage, similar characteristics to the PN junction diode. After breakdown, it gives the constant voltage, irrespective of changes in input. Okay, here Vz is breakdown or Zener breakdown voltage, and the I minimum, I maximum are the minimum current and maximum Zener current. Okay, here the concept of breakdown, the Zener breakdown, how it occurs in Zener diodes. The Zener breakdown takes place in very thin junction when both sides of junctions are very heavily doped and consequently the depletion layer is thin. When a small reverse voltage is applied, a very strong electric field is set up across this thin layer. Okay, a small amount of reverse voltage applying, strong electric field is set up across the thin layer because this is heavily doped. This field provides a high electrical force which is responsible for tearing the electrons out of the covalent bonds directly rather than by collisions. Thus a large number of carriers are generated. This causes a large current to flow. This mechanism of breakdown is called Zener breakdown. Okay, here what will happen? By applying the reverse voltage, since the Zener diode is made up of with heavily doped p-type n-type materials, therefore a strong electric field is developed at the junction, due to which to break that strong electric field, it requires the more energy. Therefore, at such voltage, which can destroy the junction, after reaching this voltage, suddenly maximum current will flow by breaking the junction. This voltage is called Zener breakdown, or this phenomena is called Zener breakdown. The voltage at which the maximum current flow through the junction is nothing but Zener voltage or breakdown voltage. As we discussed avalanche breakdown, the avalanche breakdown occurs in PN junction diode, that is due to multiplication of minority charge carriers. Okay, here the differences between Zener breakdown and avalanche breakdown has been given. It occurs in heavily doped diodes, that is in Zener diode, whereas avalanche breakdown, it occurs in lightly doped diodes, that is in PN junction diode. Next point, ionization takes place by electrostatic field in Zener diode, whereas in avalanche, ionization takes place by collision, multiplication of minority charge carriers. Next, it occurs even with less than 5 volts. The Zener breakdown voltage may be less than 5 volts, whereas avalanche breakdown greater than 5 volts. The diode safely entered into Zener breakdown and comes out. Whereas once the diode enters avalanche breakdown, junction damages permanently. After the breakdown voltage, the voltage across Zener diode remains constant. Whereas in PN junction diode, that is avalanche breakdown, after the breakdown voltage across the ordinary diode will not remain constant, maybe varies. These are the some of the differences between avalanche and Zener breakdowns. Next, one of the important application of Zener diode is it acts like a voltage regulator. This is very, very important. Voltage regulator is nothing but even if any changes occur in the input, the output remains constant. That is nothing but regulator. Here voltage regulator. Irrespective of changes in input voltage, the output may be constant. This is nothing but voltage regulator. Here the circuit is given, the voltage regulator circuit is given. In this, V in input voltage unregulated power supply, next RS source resistance, and VZ means Zener diode, next load resistance. Since the diode is connected in parallel with the load, the circuit is known as shunt regulator. A resistance RS is known as current limiting resistor is connected in series with the Zener to limit the current in the circuit and to drop the excess voltage from the input to give the desired output voltage across the load. The function of RS is if any high current is coming into the Zener, it will stop and it allows only the amount of current which is required by the Zener diode. Regulation with varying input voltage. Assume the load resistance RL is fixed and the input voltage Vin is varied within the limit. As the input voltage increases, the input current Is also increases. This increases in current will be bypassed by the Zener diode without affecting IL. The rise in input voltage is dropped across the series resistance, thereby VL remains constant. Conversely, if input voltage decreases, the diode takes small current and voltage drop across RS is reduced. But load current would remain constant. Here what will happen is, if current is more, that current will flow through the Zener diode because it offers low resistance. So, the amount of current through the RL is constant. If the input current is low, the complete current will flow through the RL only and it gives the constant output. This is the main function of the voltage regulator by using the Zener diode. Okay, here the regulation with varying load current. Assume the input voltage Vin is fixed and the load current is varying the load resistance. If load resistance is varying, the IL also varies. As the load resistance RL decreases, the load current also increases. If RL is decreases, IS increases. This increase in load current is all equal to the decrease in Zener diode current because the extra current cannot come from source since Vin and ISRS drop is constant. In this way, VL remains constant. So whatever the component here is varies, the ultimate goal is the output voltage across the load should be constant. Okay. Irrespective of changes in input, the output is constant, is nothing but voltage regulator. This can be obtained by using the Zener diode. This is a very, very important application of the Zener diode. Okay, with this we have discussed about the Zener diode and the differences between Zener diode and PN junction diode and Zener diode working principle, VI characteristics and Zener breakdown versus avalanche breakdown in PN junction diode. And also we discussed about the application of the Zener diode, that is voltage regulator. Thank you for listening my class.